Yo guys, Max here. Today we are talking about ZHERKA. So before making this video, I had no idea who this guy was, and I watched a bunch of his content, and I gotta say, I really like his vibe. I don't know anything about his dating advice, but I had a look at his interactions with women, and I can tell that he has game. Now, that's for sure, he has the vibe, but is he able to lead this anywhere? Does he have any kind of structure, or is he just a natural with vibes and happen to make it work that way? So let's have a look at some of his interactions to figure out.
Okay, so, I'm so sorry, you can sue me. I'm rich. My name is Jon ZHERKA. What is your name?
Barbara.
Okay, Barbara? Mm-hmm. Okay, Barbara, we want to know what's the most attractive thing a man can say in the mental? Like, what? How can I tickle your mental?
You mean, how can you tickle my mental?
Like, what, if I had to say something to pick you up, what do you want me to, how do you want me to pick you up?
What problems in your life can I solve?
Whoa.
It's not what he says that's so interesting, but it's the way he carries himself and it's the way he moves his body. You can notice how he starts the conversation with a girl, by the way, totally indirect, totally, oh, we are talking about something, but hey, you just happen to be there, so hey, I'm gonna bump into you, I'm gonna make a joke about it. This is very natural, this is very, very good, and from the outside and from the point of view of the girl, it looks like it just happened, but the guy knows what he's doing. It reminds me of this one scene in the American Pie movie. I don't remember which one, but at some point they are like, hey, there are girls on the beach there, we want to start talking with them, so let's try to pretend we are playing soccer and we're gonna kick the ball and the ball is gonna roll up to them, and indirectly just like that we're gonna start the conversation with them because we are getting the ball back from them. Same vibe here, and that's very, very cool, very, very smooth. But then on top of that, he's not starting the conversation like he actually cares about what the girl has to say, and that's very key, because if you approach a girl and you wanna make it look like you don't do it on purpose, if as soon as she starts talking with you, you lock in on her, like it's your mission to talk to her, then it becomes incongruent and the girl is going to feel it. What he does there is very good, because he starts talking with the girl just like, oh, in passing, we're just talking to you, we were doing this other thing, but you're there, so join the fun with us. And you can tell, because once he's done talking with her, he looks away, he completely breaks rapport with his body language, and that's very good because it makes the girl at ease first, she doesn't feel any pressure, and on top of that, she sees that the guy is not trying to take something from her, he's not trying to get something out of the interaction with her, he's not trying to get her to react in a certain way. Super smooth, super subtle. Let's see what happens after.
Whoa.
I think that's how you get women.
That's how you get the money guy.
I'm giving you free tricks.
Okay, honest answer. What problems can I, yeah, I know, right? What problems can I solve? Go. Quit this job. I'm rich.
Yeah, I have a few bills to pay. I mean, what do you mean? What kind of...
If you quit this job right now, we start dating today.
You're crazy.
You know who he is?
No, I thought.
And I'm actually chill. I do a bunch of glows for the videos, but I'm so chill. When you're
very Miami of you.
So what's very good there is that he is making the conversation flirtatious in a very I don't care kind of way, and he's not doing this to get a reaction out of the girl. He's doing this to see how she reacts, if she can play with it. It's just a bait in a sense. It's an open loop to see what the girl's going to do. Maybe she will chase, maybe she will not, but here is a ping, here is an opportunity for her to do something, and that's very good because he doesn't care about the outcome. It's just a flirtatious ping that he throws out there. If the girl takes the bait, that's great. If she doesn't, well, it doesn't change anything to the interaction because he's just there shooting the shit, having fun. And notice how he keeps the ball rolling throughout the whole interaction. Yes, here and there he makes flirtatious moves, he drops, well, opportunities for the girl to step up and show that she's interested. He drops a few lines that can make her curious, he drops a few lines that can make her react, but every single time the girl has the opportunity to not react. It's not like he's putting pressure on her and now is the time where she has to either invest in the conversation or reject the guy. There is none of that here. It's very indirect, and that's very good, especially in this context because it's the night, it's in a place where everyone's having fun and partying. You don't do this during the day when you meet a girl on the street, it's totally different, but for this context and this environment, this is perfect.
Very Miami of you. Okay.
Yeah, no, I even travel. I'll do it in Kentucky with you, right? Do you do blow?
No.
Don't answer that.
No.
So when we're laying down at home at the hotel before we make out, I'm very chill. But when we do these videos,
very confident.
oh, it's happening. But when we do these videos, I'm very intense.
Typical shit test. He's making the conversation flirtatious again, and he's gonna see how she reacts. She doesn't reject him, but she's going to test him very hard. He's telling her, we're gonna make out, basically, and she's like, oh wait, really, it's happening? I don't believe you, you're not going to make it happen. And it's typical frame test. The way to pass this like he does, he doesn't care about it. He's like, yeah, it's happening. And it's funny because for the girl, from her point of view, at this time, she has plausible deniability still, while the guy is obviously making a move. So the girl feels good about it. She knows that the guy is attractive, she knows that there is an opportunity, she knows that she's not being taken for easy, and she sees that the guy can handle himself, he can handle his frame, he can stay confident even when she's being playful or even when she's deflecting a little bit. What he does is very good because he passes the test like he doesn't care and he doesn't push her away. A lot of guys, especially the wannabe pickup artists, will try to shoot their shot at the girl there because she's testing them, so we have to test her back, we have to fight back. No, that's not the way to do it. What he did is way more natural and way more normal and actually way more attractive. She tests the guy, he doesn't care about it, he doesn't change his frame, he's not like, yeah, no, don't worry, we're not gonna be together, we're not gonna make out because you're not good enough. And he's not trying weird things like that to get her to chase. He's just 100% with his intent, yeah, it's happening, and then he doesn't elaborate. Fucking Giga Chad, which I find very funny, by the way, totally unrelated, but I think his voice really reminds me of those meme Spider-Man videos.
My father, Norman Osborn. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Being something is not enough, old man.
Anyways, totally unrelated, but I thought it was pretty funny. Point is, he's staying very attractive while he's doing what he's doing, and he's not putting the girl on the spot, but at the same time, he gives her the opportunity to be seen and he gives her the opportunity to be playful. So eventually, because she's receptive to what he does, he's gonna try to touch her. But of course, it's in a public setting and there are people watching her, so even if she wants it and even if she likes him, she's not gonna go all in. She's still going to preserve her plausible deniability. Even if she lets him touch her, eventually she takes her hand away, because this is not the time, this is not the place to do this, even if she's open to it.
Feel it. I feel it.
Great meeting you, Barbara.
Great meeting you too.
And, oh my god.
I'm sweaty. It's been a long day.
It's like he's assuming that it's going to work, even if the girl is not clearly giving him signs that it's going to work, and that's very great to have this mindset, because if the girl is not sure, and if she wants the guy to lead, it's going to help her latch onto his confidence. That's very, very good what he does there. Now, of course, it's difficult to tell if he's actually going to pull the girl. In my opinion, no, because even if she's playful with him and flirting with him, she doesn't show any sign of investment. She's like enjoying the attention that he gives, enjoying the fun that he gives, but she herself is not stepping up or doing anything. Maybe it's because she has a boyfriend, maybe it's because the logistics are bad, maybe she's not in a dating mood, maybe she's on her period. You know, like, girls have all those reasons why, even if they find a guy attractive, they are not going to act on it. As a guy, anyways, you can only control what's within your control, that is to say your own behavior. The behavior of the girls and the people around you, you can't do anything about it. So as long as you optimize the way you present yourself to women, the way you carry yourself, the way you carry your body, or the way you move, the way you lead your conversations, the way you are not reactive to what girls say, as long as you do this and you're playful and you're light and you're 100% within your intent trying to make something happen with the girl, it's going to be great. In this interaction right there, Mr. Jon ZHERKA is not leading anything anywhere, and when you think about it, it kind of makes sense because the girl is not investing in the interaction, and that's actually a sign of high social intelligence. When you're new to dating, people tell you that always lead to a close, and that's very fair because when you're new, you have no idea what you're doing. But when you're more advanced, you understand that you can't lead your interactions with girls until the girl showed signs of interest, until the girl invested in the interaction with you. There, so far, it's a very short infield, and the girl didn't show any signs that she was into it more than reacting positively to the lead of the guy. But just leading at a certain point, at some level, it's not enough. So there he did the right thing by not leading further, just throwing a few jokes, flirtatious jokes here and there to see how the girl reacts. She is not reacting negatively, but she's not giving enough yet. She's not stepping up enough yet for him to lead this somewhere. So probably after this recording they kept talking together and maybe he closed her. It would make sense to do that at that point. Anyways, let's watch another one.
What is this?
Come
Are we like
Hey, YouTube me. I'm the biggest racist online.
Oh.
Oh, I'm kidding.
It's all jokes.
Okay.
The biggest pedophile online, actually.
Real talk?
Hey, woman, how tall are you?
That's Nico.
5'1".
Whoa, look at this. Look at that. You're like my daughter. We could do like
God.
daughter-father role play. Are you into that?
No.
I like your tone.
The way they start the conversation is very good. It's not flirtatious, it's not direct, it's indirect, and it's fun. It's engaging and it's outcome free. That's very good. You can try to get the girl to show you interest, but usually that comes after. First, you need to hook her in the conversation. Again, this is a sign of great social intelligence, and I think this guy is more of a naturally confident guy rather than a pickup artist trying to use techniques, because his behavior is the behavior of a guy who's naturally confident and who understands female behavior, a guy who understands female dynamics, and a guy who understands when it's time to make move and when you need to wait for the girl to step up. And he also understands that girls are not going to step up until they are hooked in the conversation. So that's why at the beginning right there, he's trying to make them laugh. He's trying to spike their emotions.
So she said the most important thing in a guy, what loyalty?
Loyalty, respect.
Tell her it's me.
Look, I'm respecting you. I'm telling you, like, I'll get you better shoes.
My shoes.
No, but
Loyalty, respect. Look,
your
ask
Twitter.
My Twitter?
Are you on Twitter?
I'm actually not.
You're not an influencer?
No.
You look like a famous person.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
You don't have OnlyFans, do you?
No.
Okay, good.
I can beat the shit out of your ex.
Okay.
Give me your number.
It's funny to see the contrast between him and the other guy, because while John is trying to make the conversation polarizing and engaging and funny to the girl, the other guy is trying to throw lines out there to get the girl to react and to get the girls to be interested in him. In my opinion, this is amazing to watch, because this is the typical difference between a guy who's naturally confident and socially intelligent and a guy who's trying to throw lines to get girls to react and to like him.
Huh?
Give me
My
your number.
phone's dead.
Okay,
All right, what else is important? Come here.
actors in my community, so we can find out if you're lying. So don't give me a fake.
What's your name?
Is that your pickup line?
What's your name?
No, I don't
Ella.
do pickup. I'm
Ella?
too good looking for
It's
that.
very-
The girls were reacting well, so he was like, give me your number at some point, because you have to make a move to lead the interaction forward eventually if the girl gives you nothing, because at some point you need to know why she's there. You need to know if there is an opportunity. Usually when you ping and you try to get the girls to invest, when you try to get them to qualify, when you try to get them to jump through your hoops, your open loops, they do it. But eventually at some point, if they don't, you need to close the window that you just opened with this girl. You need to see if something's actually possible with her. If she doesn't give you anything and she doesn't step up, eventually you have to prompt her firmly to step up. You have to pressure her a little bit. That's what he does there. Eventually he tells her, give me your number, and based on her reaction, he's going to calibrate. That's the natural way to go about it. That's the socially intelligent way to go about it.
What's your name?
No, I don't
Ella.
do pickup. I'm
Ella?
too good looking for
It's
that.
very nice to meet you. I'm Sunny. What are you guys doing? Just going out to the bars?
Yeah, we're just going out. You?
I'm 21.
Again, we can see how the body language and the expressions of the other guy are way less confident than John. The other guy is not even looking at the girls in the eyes when he's asking them what they are up to.
I'm 21.
Right.
She's good enough to kidnap. She's so cute.
Thank you.
You're like 5.
You never been kidnapped?
Huh?
You've never been kidnapped?
A couple times, but I've always survived.
You always survive?
Yeah.
I don't know about this time.
Oh no.
You want to hear something crazy?
This is so interesting because again, we can see the difference between the two. The other guy is throwing lines to get the girls to react and to get the girls to tell him something. The other guy is literally taking value from the girls, while John is adding value to the conversation. And that's a subtle nuance. It's hard to understand when you're kind of a beginner, when you don't really understand social dynamics. When you have a little bit of emotional intelligence and social experience, it's obvious, painfully obvious, that if you take value like the second guy, the girls go away, and you can very well see it in the video. But if you add value, you try to have your own fun, you're not trying to take attention from the girls, you're not trying to get the girls to say something nice to you to feel better about yourself, then you win, and that's what John is doing.
Here's something crazy. This week, I just became a famous millionaire, just John ZHERKA on YouTube. So like, you have to date me. You know, you'd be missing out.
Because you're a millionaire?
No,
He's
because I'm
famous.
Because you're famous. That's his pickup line.
Do you have a job?
I do, but not for the summer because I'm focusing on
Quit.
school.
Live with me. I'm in the penthouse at the Hyatt.
Okay. All right, so I'll look you guys up on YouTube. It was great meeting you guys.
It's great meeting you too.
Kiss my
No, but you can kiss mine.
On the second date.
See you guys.
Wait, are we actually going on a date, right?
You got my number.
All right.
Okay, eventually at the end the girls leave and he's asking her, are we actually going to go on a date? And that's the right move. Again, this guy is used to it, this guy knows what he's doing, because in a situation like that, very often the girls are going to give compliance, but it's fake compliance. It's just compliance that's going to be there to flirt with a guy, to further the good vibe in the moment, but actually they are not interested in meeting the guy again. And when you're in this position, you need to know, because you need to prioritize your lead. Do I spend more time texting this girl while her interest was maybe fake? Well, I'd rather figure out right now by pressuring her again, by asking her again, are we actually gonna go on a date together? When you look at this and you don't know social dynamics, you're not used to it, you don't have the confidence, you don't have the experience, you look at this and you're gonna think, it looks fucking needy, like the girl is leaving and he's asking the girl, hey, are we gonna go on a date together? But actually, when you have the experience, you understand that this is the right move. And even if it's slightly needy, I guess in the absolute, this is necessary, because if he behaves like that, he's probably meeting 10 new girls per week. And when you meet so many girls, you have to prioritize your leads a little bit. And it's more advanced, it's a very advanced concept that's not for beginners. But when you reach a certain point in your journey in terms of success with women, it's not about being the most attractive and the most non-needy as possible. It's about prioritizing your leads properly, and a great filter to figure out girls who are not actually interested is to be a tiny bit needy, is to put a tiny bit of pressure on the girl, because girls who are on the fence and who would otherwise require a lot of work anyways, putting a small bit of pressure on them, it's going to scare them off. But that's okay, then you can focus on girls who are more interested. Overall, a very good video. I really like what he's doing. He seems to have a pretty good idea of how to lead his interaction, but it seems more natural than thought through, so probably he makes mistakes here and there, but his body language is so attractive and his vibe is so attractive and he's giving so much value, it just becomes magnetic, and the small needy mistakes, they don't really matter anymore because the vibe is just so good. You can see very well the difference and the contrast between him and the other guy. The other guy was trying to get girls to react to him, while John is just chilling. Yes, his intent is obvious, but what's also obvious is that he really doesn't give a shit about the outcome, and you can see in the video how magnetic this is to girls compared to the other guy. Yeah, bottom line, that's pretty good. If you can manage to copy his body language and his vibe and his attitude, you're gonna get laid like crazy. Of course, when you do this, you need to still approach a bunch of girls. The best way to go about dating is to do what he's doing in terms of vibe and energy, and on top of that, you apply a system. You apply filters that are going to lead all the girls that you meet towards a date with you, and you need to be a little bit technical for that. You can't only be a natural, you can't only run confidence vibe game, because otherwise you're gonna waste so much time. Anyways, that's pretty much everything for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, consider subscribing, tell me what you thought about it in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time.